It was exactly on the 14th of August that this young journalist, news anchor, a broadcaster, and a producer with Arise Television, Somtochukwu Maduagu, made this subtle prayer from the depth of her heart when she posted on her X handle, formerly Twitter, and she said, "I pray from the depth of my heart that Nigeria does not happen to me or to anyone that I care about." Little did she know that her end was coming closer, exactly on the 29th of September, 2025. This young journalist that you see here, who is also a lawyer and a one-time winner of Miss Nigeria Tourism Pageant, precisely in the year 2023, after which she proceeded to China to represent Nigeria at the world stage for Miss Tourism Pageant, precisely in Guangzhou. Sadly today, this young lady is no more. Exactly on the 29th of September, being Monday, 2025, there was armed robbery incident in her residence at Katangbe, all the way in Abuja. It was from that very incident that this very young chap breathed her last. She gave in the ghost due to the armed robbery attack that happened at her residence. Indeed, Nigeria has just happened to this very young lady. Meanwhile, not just being a producer, a news anchor, and a broadcaster with Arise Television, she has over time advocated for massive participation of women at the National Assembly. Listen to the young lady.
Hello to our viewers in the US and around the world. I am Somi Maduagu, coming to you from Nigeria's capital, Abuja.
Delectable, intelligent and bold are adjectives which hardly qualifies Somtochukwu Christel Maduagu's persona. The 29-year-old barrister first graced Arise News screen as a guest when she participated and won the Miss Tourism Nigeria pageant. Somi went on to represent Nigeria at the Miss Tourism World Pageant in Guangzhou, China in 2023. In September 2024, she joined the Arise News team, where she has made her voice count as a news anchor, news producer, and a reporter.
Trump announced on Saturday that India and Pakistan have agreed to a full and immediate ceasefire.
Through a blend of her legal dexterity and her reportorial vigor, Somi advocated for out-of-school children and campaigned energetically against sexual and gender-based violence. One of her most recent coverages was the submission of memorandum for reserved seats for women's bill, held on the 21st of September.
I'll say the event did not really touch on the hindrances, but just from my study of, the lack of women in Nigerian politics and leadership in general.
There, Somi, alongside millions of other Nigerian women, advocated for a stronger representation for Nigerian women at the National Assembly. Somi's voice is now silent, but her spirit, passion and legacy will endure as part of our collective memory.
Properly educated and that there are less children out of school in Nigeria. From the presidential villa, Somi Maduagu, Arise News.
The fact remains that with the high level of insecurity in the country at the moment, no one actually knows or can predict precisely what happens next. It pains me deeply, so much in my heart, and that is why I decided to read this very news. When we talk about insecurity, when we talk about people, Nigerians who are losing their lives on a daily basis, you personally that is watching this video may not be bothered so much, possibly because it has not happened to you, or it has never happened to someone close to you, or it has never happened to any of your loved ones. But Somtochukwu Maduagu, her case has gone national because she's a presenter at Arise Television, which many of you who are fans of that very television station may have over time seen her. She joined Arise Television since the year 2024 after all the achievements she has made for herself. Today, all those dreams, all those visions, all those intelligence have been cut short by insecurity in Nigeria. Not just in Nigeria, but at the seat of power, at the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja. The bigger question remains, who will be the next? I sincerely hope that I, for one, does not become the next. I sincerely hope that you that is watching this video does not become the next. But ultimately, The bigger responsibilities rest on the political leadership of this country. They promised us many years ago, before the advent of the late General Muhammadu Buhari, that a general was coming to halt insecurity within 6 months. The current president, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, used that as one of the campaign promises. Unfortunately, we are still dealing with insecurity up till this material time. And he is in power, the man who campaigned and wooed Nigerians into believing that the late Buhari was a messiah. Today, he's at the seat of power, and we are still dealing with insecurity. What does that tell you? Politicians are very good with rhetorics. They are very good with beautiful messages, beautiful political manifesto. But the moment they get into the job, that is when you know who truly has the capacity of doing what they have campaigned for or what they have campaigned with. Sadly, I do not see this getting any better, because with the level of negotiations with bandits and terrorists in this country, it will simply continue with the slogan, business as usual. I sincerely hope that the right help comes for all of us in this country, Nigeria, sooner than later. But it can only happen with the right man at the helm of affairs as the president of this nation. Get ready for the year 2027. That is the only chance we have to make the right change. As you watch this video, don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section, and share this video. Man, another person, Siam. God bless you.